Hello guys, it's Charge Yuki here. It's been one hell of a Monday. Um Tried to record some Skyrim survival coming off of a Doc's recording that was totally insane. I mean, you gotta see it. If you have not seen episode 6, please go see it. So Skyrim survival didn't work because at some point the game just crashed. So this episode might not be too long, but I'll try to make it as long as I can because I'm still out of it. I'm still in shock from that episode. Yeah, someone stole his journal. Who would want to take his journal?
July 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Just gonna say that Doc's episode is going to be rather insane. You need to go watch it.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Still having nightmares. Yada yada. I'm just so out of it right now. I probably should just go to bed after the episode I just seen. Or episode I just recorded. Like, I'm wondering if anyone who sees that, can you explain what just happened? What did I just do? What did I just run into? Like, I lost 2 car charges in that episode. And it was I lost both of them right around the time we won the fight. But I still can't wrap my head around what had happened. I just can't. I can't wrap my hand around it. Like, it's been kind of a frustrating day at work. I mean, struggled to get a machine to do its job because it didn't want to do it. And only getting it to work later. Like, I literally just have, I'm at a complete loss. It's still bugging me. It's frustrates me that I can't do Skyrim survival, but it, at the end, like,
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, The day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Two car charges in that fight. It's like I all of a sudden forgot how to play.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Okay, there's nothing here. Or is there?
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then. 4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Nope, that's not all. Here comes the monster. Oh, how'd that get there? And you know what the funny thing is? As soon as you do that, it comes right back here. I might as well come in here anyway because I at least want to have some sort of preparation. Save it for the next episode to go down to the other thing because that's probably going to be its own episode anyway. And you know what's funny? My sanity shouldn't be going down, but yet it is. And here's the thing. When I first played this, I've never had to deal with, I won't have to deal with anything normally, what would normally happen, but not yet anyway. I will later. All of this. I'm just gonna close that. You want up 8 and up 8. And down 8. So the flow is now stable. So that's already done. I don't have to come in here but to read this note.
5th of July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Alright, that's done. All we're doing is getting things started right now. I mean, last time I did this, actually, it's one of the first times I did this. I was over here, looking around in here, trying to figure it out, what I needed to do, and all of a sudden a monster came in the door. Sanity is so damn low. Come on.
Of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples.
This is
Didn't
how he
even
met
mention them.
Alexander.
He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been
Subscribe.
with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Well, that's not gonna do anything for you. There's one more cogwheel I gotta go find. So if it means I gotta run back down here, I'm gonna run back down here. And then I gotta get out of the goop and get down the elevator. But like I said, that's all gonna be setting up in the next episode. Okay, it's full now, Cole. Good. Now all we need to do is find one more cogwheel. And there's the cogwheel. Let's get these lanterns lit. It won't matter later, but might as well just do it now while I'm here. Shouldn't be wasting stuff. It's all going to be useful.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
And then there's this. Telling you to go to the storage, which we ain't going to the storage in this episode. We're just getting stuff prepared, because we're gonna have to come back down here anyway. Hence why I'm not gonna hit any levers or turn anything on. I'm not trying to won't be a smart aleck and try to make a lot of noise. Let's see if I can get a monster to spawn in here. because I know it's a capability. And as soon as that happens, pretty much all these lanterns I'm turning on will basically go out. Alright, now that that's done, I'm gonna go back up and I'm gonna go stand in front of the storage door where we're going to start the next episode. And then I'm gonna try and sleep. I'm gonna try and relax. Because what I just went through in this episode of Docs, in episode 6, was insane. I might try and go after pygmies if I can get some stuff made. And just leave it at that, and just go after pygmies and just do nothing else but go after pygmies. Even if I can go on the Manticore, it's only gonna be somewhat of a use to me.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Alright, I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.